Hello beautiful people, get ready with me while I do my hair and makeup and go through life insurance questions with you. Who has life insurance through their job? Because a lot of us honestly have life insurance and health insurance through our job, and that's what I had until I became an entrepreneur and I lost it as soon as I walked out the door. Insurance through our job is great, it's very affordable, but one of the problems is that it doesn't follow you if you leave. One of our agents, Diamond, she had a seasonal role over the summer, okay? What happens? She received a letter when she left the job letting her know she has this insurance and this is the offer if you'd like to continue. Yep, insurance through your job is good and affordable, again, until you walk away. And then it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. So what did we learn here today? What were we reminded of? If you have insurance through your job, you can lose it as soon as you leave the job. Or you can keep it and it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. So what's the alternative to having insurance through your job? Having your own personal policy. Having a policy that is going to stick with you no matter what. And it's going to cover you even better than your job does. With insurance through your job, you have the potential of experiencing higher rates, risking not being eligible for living benefits. Okay, I really want to dive into this because when life happens and you have no living benefits, what are you going to do? Who's going to pay your bills? Do you have someone in your family? If you call them and say, hey, I just had an accident, I broke my back, I injured my hip, and I'm going to be out of work for 6 months. Can they help out with your bills for 6 months? Do you have someone that can do that for you? Broke my leg and I can't perform 2 out of the 6 of the daily living activities. Basically bathing myself, clothing myself, dressing myself, getting out of bed, going to the bathroom on my own, those types of things. If you know health insurance, then you know what activities of daily living. And life strikes, who's going to pay those bills? You're going to most likely get some encouragement, comfort, lots of wonderful support, but not financially. I got you, I'm supporting you, God's going to make a way. And God has made a way. Created living benefits. Living benefits allows you to take a portion, accelerate a portion of your death benefit to help you if you have a critical, chronic, or terminal illness. They'll cut you a check based on your conditions. So we're talking about critical illnesses such as stroke, heart attack, cancer, even diabetes. So you need to know what benefits are available to you if you were to fall on hard times and end up in one of these circumstances where you're very sick and you're just not able to go to work. Who can help you pay your bills? The new life insurance policies now have something built in called living benefits. All of our companies our carriers that we're offering definitely offer it, protects you, not just for your family, your home and your car if you were passed away, but while you're still alive, you can access that cash. There are so many stories, guys, where there is a risk of people being ineligible for living benefits. And that is the game changer. Now, the old insurance covers you if you pass away. There's no living benefits. The same thing as with your job. The new insurance says, not only will I cover you, but I will also cover you if something were to happen to you and you were injured for a critical, chronic, or terminal illness or a severe accident, and you cannot work on your job. All these types of injuries are covered with life insurance. Insurance. Let me just tell you what insurance is before I continue. Insurance is the transfer of risk. And that risk can include the burning down of your home, you getting into a car accident, you getting sick, or you even passing away. That is what insurance is here for. And knowing that you have insurance takes so much stress off your shoulders. It gives you so much relief. Just knowing that you have car insurance, if you were to get into an accident, you have coverage for your vehicle to be repaired, as well as your body if there were any injuries, physical injuries. And if you get sick, you can go to the doctor. Life insurance covers the gamut. And if something happens overall, you are covered. You want to get familiar with the terms of insurance, just starting out with that first term, insurance, being the transfer of risk. Quick quiz: what is insurance? Tell me in the comments. Okay, what is insurance? Insurance is a financial safety net in case something happens to you in the future. And it can't be, it has to be pure risk. It can't be a risk that you take and you know you most likely will lose. It has to be a risk that is unpredictable. So you can't go gamble and then say, I want to put a claim in to get my money back. That's not insurance. You shouldn't have gambled. That's not pure risk. Okay. The first type of insurance is term insurance. Sorry, gotta look away. We're going to use this insurance. Right, and we're going to start with our makeup. Disinfecting concealer to cover up the dark areas. Okay, so what's term insurance? Term insurance is temporary insurance for a temporary period of time. You have it. So it could be for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, typically up to age 80. That's term insurance. And it covers you for expenses, basically. So let me explain. When we are looking for insurance, trying to determine how much insurance you need, we go by a method. We figure it out by a method called the DIME, D-I-M-E. That's debt, income, mortgage, and education. So when I say life insurance covers your life, the majority of it, that's what it's addressing. We'll just stamp this in. And look at more coverage on this side. It's addressing life holistically.